Grace and peace to your friends. I hope you're doing well by God's grace. Today is a very great day in my life, and with that, we'd like to introduce to you a new program with the title Reflections with Pastor Angel. In this series, we're going to be discussing, picking some topics from the Bible, some stories, and some other things from the Bible and reflect on these things and see how meaningful or impactful these things could be to our everyday life. So I would like you to stay tuned as we introduce to you our new program, Reflections with Pastor Angel. Now, today, I just want to look at or consider this man, Esau, in the Bible. Have you heard of the name Esau before? I believe you have, and if you have not, anytime I think we mention the name Esau, another name comes to mind, Jacob. I want to read something from Genesis chapter 27, verses 37 through to 40, and we will reflect on that. It says, Isaac said to Esau, I have made Jacob your master and have declared that all his brothers will be his servants. I have guaranteed him an abundance of grain and wine, what is left for me to give you, my son. Esau pleaded, but do you have only one blessing? Oh, my father, bless me too. Then Esau broke down and wept. That was actually a very sad incident right there. 39 says, finally, his father Isaac said to him, you will live away from the richness of the earth and away from the dew of the heaven above. You will live by your sword and you will serve your brother. But when you decide to break free, you will shake his yoke from your neck. Esau. Most of the time we talk about Jacob, but I just want us to reflect, think about this man, Esau. Esau. In their tradition, Esau being the firstborn was supposed to have the blessing, at least a double portion of the blessing. But this case is different. You know, Isaac was the father, the wife was Rebekah, and they had these two sons, Esau and Jacob. What happened was that it looked like the father's love was geared toward Esau, the older brother, and the mother's love was also geared toward Jacob, the younger brother. So it came to a time that Isaac was now old and he was about to die, and he had to transfer the blessings to one of the sons, and actually was going to be the firstborn, Esau. He had the right to receive the blessing. So what happened was that the man told Esau to go to the bush or the forest and hunt for a game and, prepare a delicious meal that he would eat, and after he would give him the blessing. Not knowing that when he was saying that, Rebecca was right there. She heard it. And Rebecca, I think she said, no, I'm not going to allow the blessing to go to Esau. I have to take the blessing for the son that I love, Jacob. So do you know what he did? Rebecca told Jacob to get, a lamb or the animal so that they could kill this animal and prepare a sumptuous meal just as the father likes. So the father will eat, and instead of blessing Esau, he would bless Jacob. Now look at what happens. Look at what happened. This is very important. So Jacob, long story short, Jacob did that. Jacob presented the food to the father, though the father wasn't actually sure whether it was Jacob, because the body or the skin looked like Esau, but the voice betrayed Jacob. But the father ate the food anyway and gave the blessings to Jacob. Jacob went away with the blessing. Now Esau came. Esau came and said, Daddy, you told me to prepare your meal. I'm done. So please eat and bless me. Now look at what happened. Father said, but who came here for the blessings? Esau said, no, I didn't come here. I just finished making the meal. Isaac said, no, then your brother has deceived me. In fact, he gave me the food to eat. I have eaten the food and I have blessed him. And indeed, he is blessed. So henceforth, you are going to be a servant of your brother. You are going to serve your brother. Could you imagine? How will you as a person take this? If you know that this blessing is rightfully yours, and some way, somehow, somebody took the blessing, what would you do? If you were in the shoes of Esau, what would you do at the time? Esau said, Daddy, don't you even have one blessing to give? Isaac said, Esau, I have given him all the blessing, and indeed he is blessed. Isaac was bitter, and he wept bitterly. Friends, it was a terrible situation for Esau. Now, do you know what happened? The father said, I have blessed him, your younger brother, and he is indeed blessed. But for you, if you can work hard enough, you will break his yoke off your neck. So here, Esau was not left with any blessing. The only thing he had to do is to work hard, is to be determined, is to be productive. So if Esau was going to relax, Esau wasn't going to amount to anything. But look at what Esau did. Long story short, it says that Esau was able to work hard. Esau was able to determine to do something with his life, even though he was not left with any blessing. But he did not allow that to stop him. He worked hard. So Jacob traveled with his blessing, and when he was coming back, he wanted to bless his brother Esau. But Esau said, thank you. I've worked hard enough. I have more than enough. I have a whole lot of servants with me. I don't think I need any blessing. I'm already sufficient. I like the turnaround life of Esau. Look, and listen to me very well. It doesn't matter how small you start. The Bible says that though your beginning may be small, but your latter end will be so great. He started with nothing. He started virtually empty. He started with no blessing, yet he was able to work hard. Paul said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You see, you may start small in life. Your marriage may not look like others. Your business may not look like others. Your church or your ministry may not even look like others. But I just want you to think about this. If you can work a little harder, if you can go the extra mile, if you can set your face like flint and be more determined, I'm telling you, you can succeed. There are times that we sit by television, there are times that we sit at places and we begin to clap for people who have made it in life. Most of them started with virtually nothing. Most of them started with zero. But you know what? You may start with zero, but God can make you a hero. This is very, very important. So wherever you are, whoever you are, you probably have started so small, so insignificant, Nobody cares about what you are doing in your own corner or in your own secret place. But if you can work hard, if you can trust God whilst you are working hard, you can succeed in life. It doesn't matter those who have gone ahead of you. Just because somebody has gone ahead of you does not mean the person will succeed more than you. Just because somebody has taken the lead does not necessarily mean the person is going to be the best. Sometimes in life, some will get their success in the morning. Some also get their success somewhere in the afternoon or somewhere later in the evening. So if somebody's success comes in the morning, the person shouldn't laugh at you. Maybe yours is in the evening, and by the time yours arrives, his or hers will be old and yours will be the one in town. I just want to entreat you to reflect on the life of Esau, who said that though I started with nothing, I didn't get the blessings from my family. Some of us didn't get the privilege to be born on a silver platter. So we would have to do everything all by ourselves. I just want to encourage you. I just want to entreat you by the mercies of God that whatever your hand find doing, do it diligently with all your heart. For every giant was once a baby. If you can be more determined, if you can work a little harder, if you can go the extra mile, if you can add a little effort, just as Esau was able to make it, you can also make it no matter what. I trust God for you. I believe God for you that you will also succeed. You will also triumph over any situation. You will be victorious over any situation you will face. I pray God's blessings upon you, that as you reflect on this, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you and help you, so that someday you can turn back and say, look what God has done in my life when I did not relax. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. Once again, this is Pastor Angel bringing you reflections for the day. Keep thinking about that, and your life will never be the same. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestion, please, you can write it down or type it down below, and we will get back to you. God bless you.